Hi, we're going to try real-time watercolor painting fabric on my Arches pad that got water spilled on it, so anything goes. I guess I'm just going to rip a page out. It's really hard to rip out. Okay, got it. So, wow. It's amazing how bad that paper got. Anyway, let's see if we can get this fabric. I'm just going to take any old gray that I got happening on here. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. Let's start with this thing right here. Let's see. Okay, good. And then we got this here. Hello there. Good. Great. Now let's try to go slightly darker. Just using with a paint that's sitting here on the palette. That looks good. And now we'll come on here. At that. A little bit more here. And how about we come here? Now let's see if we can get a bit of fill in. It's very light, but you know, try to hint at some form here, and try to soften this line slightly. How's that? Okay, looks good. And this one here, we could spread it out a little. So far, it looks pretty terrible. Hi, Giga Jim. Totally no ideas what to do today, so and probably almost time to go to work, so I thought let's try some fabric. So far, it looks pretty bad, but wait, might start looking good later. Okay, here. And then here, this is a good trick for fabric, just to do this, and because it looks so much like fabric, it's kind of a made-up, thing. So here, now let's go here, and let's be this. We're gonna really look like fabric once we do that. Okay, here, and then this comes down. Okay, I gotta get my good. All right, let's see. This is. Let's see if we can get some form right there. Good. Definitely gonna look like fabric. Hey, thank you for the thumbs up. Somebody gave me a thumbs up. Much appreciated. Okay, here. Okay, gonna look like fabric in a minute, right? Just trying to find some good grays on my palette so I don't have to mess around mixing anything. I think that painting fabric is a good exercise because, if if you're gonna paint people or anything else, you know, oftentimes you need to paint some fabric too. So if you could get a handle on painting fabric, that's always a plus. So far, it doesn't really look especially like fabric, but wait. This was my favorite travel sketchbook until I dumped a bunch of water on it in my painting bag. Okay, I want to see about just coming in here. I don't think green is the best color, but that's what's on the brush, and we're in a hurry here. Okay, that looks like it might be good at some point. Oh, I guess I'm gonna go a little warm here because I'm running out of cool colors. Let's try here, warm. Oh, it's beginning to look a lot like fabric in its own little way. After we get some of these tones down, if it could dry, then we could put in some detail, and it's really going to start to pop, probably, maybe. Hi, I can't pronounce your name, but I appreciate the comment. About 7 people here as we attempt to paint fabric. All right. Try to get a shadow under here. Green would not be my first choice, but you know, we're in a hurry here. We're not playing around like, oh, let's get the perfect color for that. Um, that shadow looks dumb, but wait, we can add another layer later of darker, or you know, something. We're just, I guess this is like an underpainting here, right? So get some more water up here. Okay, looking good. So thank you, 7 people, for dropping by real-time watercolor painting. Try some fabric. I think it'd be good to get in just here and just try to like soften up some of these edges, and you know, maybe we can sort of build form. Can keep a couple of sharp edges. All right, let's see what's here. Hmm. All right, at this point, I'm just kind of making it up because we are, as you can see, we are very far from our reference. I'm just trying to put some those little lines up here. And it gets a little bit darker. Let's just put some more lines here. And get a nice blue. Try to go a little darker now right here. Let's go a little darker in this shadow. I've got a diffusion. Thank you for 2 thumbs up as I attempt to paint fabric. I don't feel like mixing any colors, so I'm just using any colors I could find on here. All right, at this point, we're just pure fiction. Starting to look a little like fabric. I think a little bit, very slightly. Well, I guess that was better than like sitting around doing nothing. I was playing chess all morning on the phone. Not especially winning. I won a couple of games. Here, I'm just trying to like accentuate here and there. Totally made up right now what's happening here. Not even looking at the reference anymore. And I guess it looks a little bit like fabric. This seems a little bit bright, so just blot that up, make it a little lighter. And maybe we can just get a little bit darker right here. I don't know if that looks good or not. Not really. Gonna just make that a little more faint. That looks a little bit like cloth. Okay, well, I guess I'll call that a win. Thanks everybody who stopped by as we attempt to paint fabric from life in real time watercolor painting. Ta-da! Whoa, 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 whoa.